Jeffrey Tiefertiller back with another service management leadership video. Today's topic is service delivery. So you'll see a lot of people with the title service delivery manager, and it means different things for different companies. But I wanted to explore and explain this a little bit. Many times you'll see that service delivery manager, analyst, director, those type of titles when there's a heavy outsourced environment. So a large corporation, government agency, someone will outsource services to a third party. We've discussed this in other videos. So the in-house corporation, there'll be somebody that's service delivery manager. They will have a counterpart service delivery manager, tower lead, something of that nature with the outsource company. What those two will do is they work together to ensure that SLAs are met. And so sometimes they're at odds, right? And so they care not about your organization, they care about how the vendor's doing. That is their purpose. How can we measure through metrics how the vendor is doing? How do we hold them to a certain level of SLAs, help them get there, right? So not only are we mean and hold the line tight, but we also help them, right? We offer them coaching advice because we want them to succeed, because if you're a service delivery manager, director, you will look poorly if your vendor looks poorly, right? And so you want to make sure they're successful, because then it looks like you did a great job. And so some of that might be ITSM training, because, hey, we got to close our incidents through the system so it records it, the system being the ITSM tool. It could be any number of things. But understand that service delivery manager or director, their role is to make sure the vendor performs as the contract states. Nothing more. We have another video that talks about that and all the intricacies of that. But I wanted to talk about the service delivery role. So the service delivery role does not care about the inside, the other IT people or any of that stuff. They just care about the vendor. And while the vendor side of that role will interface with the service delivery manager, but they're also trying to juggle as many pieces as possible on their side, on their service provider side, because they want to give the appropriate amount of service, not more, not less, because each one costs them. And so they're going to juggle resources to perform that exactly well. That's why the service delivery managers who are on the vendor side, those people, those ladies and men are very good. Very, very good at what they do. We've talked about this in another video, but if they give a higher level of service than what is contractually obligated, it costs them money, right? If they offer less than what's contractually obligated, it costs them in fines or penalties. They want to perform right at, and that is a big juggling act. This is Jeffrey Tiefertiller, a little short introduction on service delivery management, how it impacts the ITSM processes, or the ITSM processes are used to manage, to measure the SLAs. How quickly are we closing and resolving our service requests, our incidents, our changes going in right, all that sort of thing. That's where the service delivery management interfaces with our ITSM. This is Jeffrey Tiefertiller. We thank you for joining us today. Please like, share the video, subscribe to our channel. Leave us a comment below. We'd love to hear from you. Have a great, great day. Bye.